welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is me at a war. For those of you who are just coming on, welcome. I wanted to try something new this time, so I went ahead. I did a question on my Instagram story for people to send in some questions that they would like me to talk about, just so you can get to know me a little bit and know how I operate. Before I get started into this hot and juicy conversation, I'm gonna get myself some wine and I'll be right back. The first question is, how do you maintain trust in a long distance relationship? Yeah, I think the first thing for me would be communication, because obviously communication is the key to every relationship or every conversation. You want to start with, you have to communicate first. And then the second would be trust. If trust is not there, there is no need to have a relationship. It's already hard to have a long distance relationship, and moreover, be in a situation that you feel like the person is dishonest. Then what's the point? There is no point, because trust is what you build on, and you have to be open with your emotion. I cannot stress it enough. I'm saying this because I actually had two serious long distance relationships. My first two serious relationships, it was long distance and it was hard. But at the end of the day, those things play factor into the relationship, because once the trust is gone, it's hard. All right, so my second question is it important to know your partner's love language? For me, I think it's so important. Like, I feel like everyone should really take a time to understand whoever they're with and what their love language is. I know some people are like, it's make-believe, people just create that. But trust me, when my man speak my love language, that thing fill me up. It helps, just make everything easy for us in my relationship. And when I do the same, I see how it makes him feel. So I think it's very important for you to really understand your partner and know his love language. Just pay attention to it and try to at least do it. It's important. So my next question is, how do you handle jealousy and insecurity in a relationship? That's a hard one for me, because I would say I'm jealous, but then I'm not jealous, because most of my relationship that has been an issue, I have a way of showing emotion at certain times, and then sometimes I really don't care. So I think it depends on the situation I'm in. I will be jealous, but I usually like to communicate. If I feel some type of way that I'm in, or any things that happening at that moment, I will always communicate. And once I communicate and I feel like it's not going my way, or things not really taking a turn in a positive way, I run for my life. And I think jealousy in the point that I've had many situations that I'm in public with my man, and some girl think it's funny to be trying to hit on him. Usually I think it's really funny. I would just laugh, because I feel like he ain't going home with you. Obviously men, you can't, not just men, you can't just say I trust this person 100% or he's gonna do things. But I feel very secure within myself not to really care, because I feel like if he wants to go with that, then hey, do you? How do you navigate cultural differences in a relationship? That's a interesting one. Honestly, I have not really did out of my culture, but if I were to get into a relationship of that sort, I think I will just have to be honest. I feel like this is when you get into the learning process. You try to at least get to know the basic of both culture and be honest and open about a lot of things. Because I feel like if you don't do that right from the beginning, that culture shock gonna come in and it's gonna cause some serious damage, honestly. But it's something I'm open about too. So for those of you who are in different culture and stuff, how do you handle it? I'm open to learning, because I'm not really so experienced on that, but I just wanted to give my opinion on this. The next question is how to rekindle romance after being together for a long time. All right, few of my tricks. I'm first of all like to do everything crazy big. So I will start off by planning something very intimate. I'm a planner, so I like to make everything look nice and romantic, appealing. So I will plan a little getaway, a little nice dinner, candles set up nicely, I will also do pedicure, manicure for my man. I do all of that thing. I'll give you a nice massage and just put everything going nicely, okay? And just pamper you the whole day, and also plan out like a spa day. That's something that I do with my man a lot. We try to do it. This is something that we do too throughout our week. Once a week or every other week, we do like a spa date before we go and just get everything done. It's just so relaxing and makes everything, easy for us. And he also know how much I like my self-care. So that's something that I don't even have to tell him. This is what I talk about again in the previous question about knowing your spouse or your partner love language. Because he knows I like to do it. It's either weekly or every other week. And if I'm going, I don't even have to ask. I'd be like, oh baby, I'm gonna go get my stuff done. Cash out, He cash out me for everything. Usually when I go get my self-care done, I don't have to pay. Those things feel amazing, and he knows how it makes me feel, so he's willing to do that, to put that smile on my face. Those are little things like that I just good. The next question is, what advice will you give to someone who is about to enter their first serious relationship? Well, I would start off by saying be sure, like 100% sure that you actually truly really want to get into a relationship, and moreover a serious relationship. That would be the first. And then the second obviously would be communication. Key. It's important to communicate and have an honest communication. Go freely, be open, just let it flow. Don't put too much into it. Don't put too much pressure. Don't. And the third one would be try to, learn whoever you're about to get in that serious relationship with, love language. It's important.